Hey, Haley, it's Kelly, and it is nice to finally meet you, sort of, in person. Um, as promised, I am following up to talk about fall registration. So I am sorry this is getting out a little later than I thought, but I wanted to get it in your mailbox tonight so that it's waiting for you this morning. And I apologize, my laundry is running in the next room and it's a little loud, so I hope it's not interfering too much with this video. Anyway, I am trying something new for these individual advising appointments that I'm doing with students in getting prepared for the fall, and just creating an individual video that's specifically designed for each student. It just gives me a chance to have a little more personal connection, but also just to sort of talk through things, which I feel I'm much better at than just putting everything in email. Anyway, so I've also included the agenda that I'm going to be following so you can follow along with me from this video. So here we go. Number one, welcome to Hamlin University. We are super glad that this all worked out and that you're joining our online degree completion program. So once we get you registered, a Hamlin email account is going to be created for you. And you'll receive an email about that to your personal email account. That will be your username, and your username will probably be like HAHO01. It's your first initial, your last name, and then a number. So that is your username. That is what you're going to use to log into Canvas, which is our online degree, our learning management system. It's where all of your coursework is going to take place. So AHO01 will be your login, then whatever passwords you set up. Your email, your Hamlin email will be that AHO, I think 01, unless there's another AHO on campus, but at hamlin.edu. So that will be going out to you again once we get you registered. There's an automatic process that creates the email account as soon as students register for their first course. I said this in the other email I sent to you, but besides my role in admissions, I also serve as the main advisor for students in the online program. So I am here to answer any questions you might have along the way, and here to help you develop your academic plan and a pathway to graduation, and working with you each semester to make sure you're registering for the courses that you need and that are going to move you along towards graduation. So if you have any questions or concerns along the way, please feel free to reach out to me. Obviously, if it's about a specific course that you're in, the first person you want to reach out to is your instructor, but I'm happy to be brought into those discussions as well. Sometimes it's helpful for us to sort of see if there are some patterns going on in classes that we can identify and then problem solve. So there we go. Your degree completion plan, I sent this with your admission welcome letter. This is an important piece. It lays out how your course is transferred into the program and then what you have left to complete with us. And I will use this, or we will use this, as we try to figure out what courses make sense for you in any given term as far as moving you forward in your plan. So I just want to talk a little bit about the Hamlin plan. It's that middle column in the evaluation. The HP at the top stands for Hamlin Plan. And our Hamlin Plan is what we call our general education requirements, or basically how Hamlin does the liberal arts. It's meant to provide our students with a series of skills and competencies that we think are important for all of our graduates to have. And quite frankly, they're skills and competencies that employers are looking for these days when they're hiring folks. So they're things like critical thinking, problem solving, cultural competency, all of those things that tie in with the Hamlin Plan. And it's not necessarily a set number of courses, but again, it's about developing skills and competencies. So one course could have multiple Hamlin Plan letters on it. So a course could fulfill communication and cultural competency. So that's what we're going to be looking to do. So as you move, taking a look at your evaluation, you can see you are bringing in 60 credits which is an associate's degree that you finished at Hibbing. That leaves you, as you look at the business major, there are 19 courses left to complete in the business major. That's 78 credits. And then within the Hamlin plan, amazingly, you are bringing in almost all of the Hamlin plan requirements, which is awesome. So the only Hamlin plan requirement you have left to complete with us is the TSEM, or the Transfer Seminar, which is a required course for any student starting in the online program. So that is going to be your first course that you take with us in the fall, or one of the first courses that you take with us in the fall. And it's a great way just to sort of get reoriented back to college level work, college writing, preparing you for research, and the work that you're going to be doing in those upper division classes that are going to be coming later on, mainly almost all of those courses in your business major. You have a minimum of 78 credits left in order to complete your degree. The degree is made up of 128 credits. You're transferring in 60, which means there are 78 left to complete, and that's going to be a mix of mainly business courses and that transfer seminar that you're going to be taking. So I use this degree evaluation, again, to help sort of figure out, let's take a look at what we're offering for any given term. What do you need? What should you sign up for? Good news about you is that you're transferring in so many courses, especially in the Hamlin plan, which is great. The downside of that is there may not always be courses that you need that are being offered. So I know you had initially, we had talked about going full-time, and that's great. Full-time is considered at least 3 courses per 16-week term. So a reminder, our terms are 16 weeks long, and they're divided into 2 8-week sessions. So 3 courses is considered full-time. And as I look at what we are going to be offering for the fall and what you need, in this email you can see the courses we're going to be offering. And I think there's really just one full-time option for you, but it's good because it moves you forward in your business program and as well as your Hamlin plan. So that full-time option is for session 1, those first 8 weeks, which starts on September 3rd. You're going to be taking the TSEM, which is the Transfer Seminar, required of all new students starting in the program, and Accounting 1. And then for session 2, we will get you enrolled in Accounting 2. Those two, Accounting 1 and Accounting 2, are meant to be sequential courses and really fundamental courses within the business major. So it's good that you're starting with that and just getting those done early. Okay, I've talked a lot. I want you to think a little bit about that option, those 3 courses that I recommend for fall. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I'd really like to know within the next day or 2. If that seems okay, in which case I will register you for those courses and then get you some information about the instructor, a course description, and most importantly about the text, the course materials that you're going to need and may need to order. So I just want to make sure you have those in time before classes start on September 3rd, which is just a little more than a week away. So it's coming up very quickly. The rest of this email, I have some information about the academic calendar for the year, just the start and end dates for the different sessions in fall, spring, and summer. And then finally, financial aid. I think you have everything you need to get submitted, so thank you for that. I would expect your award package will be processed within the next couple days. So that will be coming out from Lynette, who is our Director of Financial Aid. And then I'll follow up to see if you have any questions. It's a little confusing sometimes. Financial aid is not my forte. So if necessary, we can schedule a conference call between yourself, me, and Lynette to sort of talk through that package so that make sure you understand just how everything is going to be paid for, combination of grants and loans and out-of-pocket expenses. All right, I think that's it. I hope you had a great weekend. It's nice meeting you, sort of in person, and I look forward to hearing back from you. All right, bye, Haley.